Right, okay. Well, yet another turn up for the books at the end of the day. Two waggonways, two early wooden waggonways at the end of yesterday. Three early wooden waggonways at the end of today. And we have some preserved wood, remarkably, just appearing here. What we seem to have is, you can just see the outline of a timber there with the preserved wood in the bottom, and then there's the ghost of another timber here, and then just the hint of another one there.
Possibly another one.
Yeah.
There.
Anthony thinks we've got the hard stuff, which is the preserved outline of the timber, and the soft stuff in the middle, the black stuff, is the rotted core. So what do you reckon then? Because I'm gobsmacked by this.
It's not surprising. These were temporary railways that were built cheaply, quickly.
Yeah.
That would last about 20 years and need completely replacing. So what looks like we're looking here, we've got an original lightly built, quite crudely built, probably 3'4" gauge railway. We've got a corduroy of timbers laid down over the boggy ground to take the weight.
Yes.
Laid on top of that we have rails, which we've got the remains of here, and a curb where the other rail would have been, but this side of the trench is far drier, so we haven't got that evidence. And then in between it's been rammed with small coal and cobbles. At a later phase, this has been comprehensively rebuilt and it's been widened to a wider gauge of 4 foot between the rails. So we can see where the ghost of the later rail is there.
Yep, and we've got it on the other side.
We've got it on the other side here,
there.
and we've got the ghost of the rail in there. And this is actually the bark from that. That's the heartwood in there. There's the bark of it.
So it's just surviving on the edge.
On the edge.
Yeah. We had hints of that in the trench previously.
Yeah.
But we excavated down onto this cobble surface and left it, didn't go into
Yeah.
it.
And then we've got the third one, a bit like a Russian doll on top, where they've reused the same gauge, and when they've bashed through this small coal surface, it's absolutely rock hard. They've bashed through this, which is why we've got these voids for sleepers.
Yeah, we've got
coming in all the way
now
along.
we've got another one at the far end, exactly the same as that, where we've got the rotten core showing with the harder thing. And there's probably one in the middle through the bit we haven't excavated yet. So this is just turning out to be a palimpsest of railways.
Yes, it's fantastic. So you've got the 1722 narrow gauge railway. We've then got what, probably about 1750, 1740 when it goes to a wider 4 foot gauge. It gets rebuilt again for a third time, and then finally in 1815 they say we've had enough of this, we're going to do the new wonder technology.
Let's go to
Let's
iron.
go to iron.
Yep.
And we found today we've got fragments of iron fish belly rail
from one of the test pits down the bottom. This fantastic half a fish belly rail. So we've got the whole story the whole way through.
Yeah.
Until tomorrow, where we find another wooden waggonway. Oh no! Yeah, that's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much for your help, for coming up, because
pleasure.
you have
Thank
been
you for inviting me.
invaluable to this. That's absolutely brilliant. Excellent.